I hope you're not stuck in the house, and I hope you're not stuck in the traffic. I hope you did not wake up in another person's bedroom. So people don't steal your podcast. I hope you did not sleep and forget work. It's very important. Rain under the sun or in the rain. Kofax, I hope you are at your places of work, So there's a whole lot of questions this morning. A whole lot of answers are also needed for those questions. Good morning once again, and welcome to WhatsApp on Galactic Television. That is a program where entertainment has made its abode. This is the program where we give you the best of the best when it comes to entertainment. We give you the best. We give you the best. We make sure you have fun. My name is, or maybe that I call myself, and I love it because it makes me feel good. La 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 la. It doesn't make some people feel good.
You just sing.
What? Yes, WhatsApp is a program designed for the Gen Z. So we always say that if you're young at heart, this program is for you. So you should do yourself. That's good. Make sure you laugh, make sure you're happy. Age is just but a number. So however you feel under your skin, make sure you feel comfortable. Do what you feel is right and do what gives you joy. Like I said, that if you're working in a place and you do not have that satisfaction, you're not happy about it, you're always complaining, you're always doing it, and you're in the wrong place. Do those things that makes you happy. Yes, on WhatsApp we do a whole lot such as movie reviews where we talk about movies that are coming into the cinemas or the ones that are already there and why you should go to the cinema to watch those movies. And of course at the end of the day we rate those movies, and we do celebrity gist. We'll put our eyes into the affairs of some celebrities. We just talk about them. Sometimes they come for us too. They talk about us. Do me, I do you, God know the best. You know what that means. Yes, you do fashion and style. Well, we talk about who wore what and why they wore what they wore. We love talking about fashion. We love talking about fabrics, especially the African fabrics, the African style that is already entering into the Western world. Wow, man, we are breaking into the world as well. Then we do trendy issues. Where we talk about the issues that are trendy on social media or something that is happening right now. You may not have it privy to, we bring it to you as it is hot. And the icing on the cake is where we bring in A-list celebrity guests, just like the young fine person we have in the studio. This morning we bring in people from different genre. When it comes to music, it comes to movies, chefs, Grammy Award winners, artists. We bring them here. We'll bring in different people to talk about their career, and at the end of the day they give words of advice or encouragement to people who want to come into this creative industry. The industry is big enough to accommodate everybody. Just have what it takes and you fit in. You understand? That's all we do. And I don't have to do this program alone. That's why every day I come with my puchi, my sherry cocoa, sugar daddy of Lagos, the medium cube, the big size teddy bear. I can go on and on and on.
You are far too kind for the balak you have just exhibited from your mouth.
I can go on and on and on.
You shouldn't go on and on.
And tell you who this guy is. Soft touch,
Soft touch?
Yes.
Okay, you have been touching me behind my back.
I will touch you with your back. Alright, you some man in the studio. You always push it to me, but he is actually the trouble.
No, I don't agree.
Alright, listen in the studio.
I don't accept that.
Puchi.
I don't do drugs.
Sherry? No, you can't do drugs. Not in your life. It will never happen.
Alright. Lagos, Nigeria, welcome to the show. Good morning. And yes, I've enjoyed myself already. I always say when it's time for WhatsApp, I'm a different kind of human being. I just want to vibe. When Umevi is here with you, she will show you different levels of pepper and shege. She will keep you in shape. She will tell you why you should eat what you did not eat. She will ask you how was your day. And at the end of the day, she will hug you as if you are a 13-year-old child.
I will hug you and I will tell you I love you. And he will tell you, go and love Jesus.
Exactly. I don't want trouble. You know, this is our industry. They take things out of context. Anyway, welcome to WhatsApp. It's a daily program that runs from Monday through Fridays, and all we do is entertainment. We make you guys very happy. It's officially the 263rd edition of the show. So today, Wednesday, September 25th, the month has almost run its course.
Yeah.
I'm excited about this one. It really was a September to remember. I see Shege for this September.
Wow.
It was a September to remember, but God has been very faithful. Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes. Women will stain your white. Women will stain your white. Especially all those women that sweep your compound when you are going out. They will stain your white. What did you people think I was talking about? Bad luck, badness, wickedness, craziness is not part of our lives. Anyway, on the show, as always, for those of you who don't have decoders in your houses, we're not beefing you. We love you. We love you. So we have decided to give you guys Galaxy Television on the free to air, free to go terrestrial UHF 27. So switch your antennas. If you have the antennas that's like this, or the one that's like this, or the ones you do like this,
All those around
that breeze blow like this. No network again till 19. So, yes, we are here for you guys as well. So you could go on there, search UHF 27. Of course, you see Galaxy Television. We are the first, we are the foremost, and we're doing really great. Anyway, also we're streaming live on Facebook, on X, which you know is Twitter, and of course Instagram. So head on to the search space and type Galaxy Television Entertainment or Galaxy Entertainment, and voila, you get to see our beautiful faces. You know, Mavis' voice pop out. And then you can watch exciting programs such as this. WhatsApp, we're live right now. And the last time we did say we're going to give airtime to 2 fans. Unfortunately, we didn't hear from the first one, and the second one, I don't know what happened, but the fact is we still didn't get any response from you guys that we wanted.
Yeah.
I told you someone was giving a very wrong answer, and that's why you lost. We said, what color of earrings did Omevi wear that day? Was she putting on? That was the question we asked you guys, and nobody was able to say the right type or the right color. Not people were just saying. If you hear the colors, I was just reading.
But it was glaring. The color was there, the shape.
Maybe they were looking at your face and they liked the face, and they left what yes, they left what they were supposed to do and entered there. Anyway, on the show today, I'm not giving you thought I bring freebie. I pray. So I bring freebie. Anyway, today we're just gonna have fun. You know who I am on the show. They call me Orally, and she's right. She called me the sugar daddy of Lagos. She also called me the big size teddy bear. I am also known as the vibes machine. She called me that.
I don't.
You are lying on national television.
No way.
You are lying.
I call you Puchu, and I call you Sherry.
What's the meaning of Puchu?
Oh my God. You want to know the meaning of
yes, the nonsense you are calling me. I want to know the meaning. May not be like say they swear for me.
Nah.
What's Puchu?
You're gonna know that. Are you done with the introduction?
Yes, Puchu is what I want to know. Tell us.
Now, Puchu, I am going to give you the meaning of Puchu.
God bless you.
Right after this break.
It's wickedness. We are not going on any break. I'll spoil the break. This thing you are doing is wickedness, and it's not fair.
Let's go on break.
Oh my God!
But we decided to keep it like that,
yes,
to hold it there, before we let you meet this amazing guy. He is a gospel artist. He's an instrumentalist. He plays multiple instruments.
He's an instrumentalist into glory.
So there is a way I wanted to put it actually. He is a tutor. He knows how to teach. Like, you need to go and register. I don't know if he actually has a school. He's going to talk about that. But he's a musicologist. I don't want to call him a musician.
He mixes music.
Musicologist. No, musicologists are people who studied music in the university.
Okay.
Yes.
You do bribe lecturer too.
I'm a musicologist. My dad is one. So you see.
What instrument does your daddy play? You should play one.
My dad can play multiple.
My dad plays the saxophone.
So for one
birthday, as I call you, hello, Happy birthday, my son. Listen, and as you listen, may God bless you.
You know, so when he told me, and he's even going further in the musical career, and when he told me that I studied music, I'm still going to study music, I'm like, man, these are the lineup. We're done. Ladies and gentlemen, we have in the studio an amazing man, Mr. Mike Ayeni. I don't know if he uses Mr. or he uses Minister. I don't know. But we have Mike Ayeni in the studio. It's birthday.
Welcome.
Thanks for having me.
Yes, we are glad to have you. We've been looking forward to having you for a long time. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
I'm so happy. Lagos happened to this human being.
Oh.
So I was getting to the studio.
Yeah, getting to the studio, you mean? Wow, I woke up this morning. Well, it's a rainy day anyway. Getting my car started was something else. So I was.
You didn't want to come to the studio.
Exactly. They want to come, but I said, "Oh no, God, there must be another way." So, I had to find my way here, take a cab, and of course, as a family man, dropping kids off at school before coming. So it was actually something else for me. But here am I.
That's the most important thing.
Okay,
it's very important.
Yes. So before I really start asking you questions, because I do so much of questions.
Linus. Linus. That is exactly what you do.
Already?
Yes.
Will you just be nice?
When the woman says this one, it's the other thing she means. See, I will not squeeze you. You are the one that will squeeze him more.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Boys and girls.
Friends and enemies.
Wicked people and good people.
And friendly. Mike Ayeni, a multifaceted gospel music artist, songwriter, classical music composer and arranger, and a music coach with a formal education in both music and education. Mike is not only a trained musician but also a trained educator. His deep-rooted passion for creating soul-stirring songs allows him to craft musical narratives that resonate across genres, offering messages of hope, faith, and inspiration. Beyond the stage, Mike Ayeni is a multi-instrumentalist skilled in a variety of instruments and a seasoned music consultant, providing guidance and mentorship to aspiring musicians and institutions alike. His commitment to nurturing the growth of young people evident in his work as a dedicated educator, where he imparts not just musical expertise but also valuable life lessons to children and youth. Mike's love for God's work and his dedication to children are unparalleled as he strives to inspire and shape the future of the next generation through the power of music. As a music coach, Mike Ayeni has played a pivotal role in structuring and guiding the music journey of choirs and ministries across the denominations in Nigeria, leaving a lasting impact on each choir's growth and success. His leadership and creativity have transformed the musical landscape within church communities, fostering an environment where music becomes a powerful tool for worship and ministry. He is happily married and blessed with 3 amazing children. Mike Ayeni is also a devoted family man, very important. His vision extends beyond just creating music. He envisions a world where every note comes is testament to God's grace, spreading the gospel through his melodies and compositions. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome once again, Mike Ayeni. What a beautiful profile. Orally, over to you. Did you hear that?
They say it's an arranger.
Oh.
Now they catch
That
you.
one catch you.
What do you arrange?
Oh dear.
Arranger.
That word struck my soul.
No,
Oh my
no,
God.
And I felt bewildered. Glory.
Glory!
no, that's weird. not that way. I can imagine. I'm just trying to see. Oh my God, not that RMG way you're going.
It's okay.
Exactly. So it's actually as a classical music artist. So there is that's why we use the word classical music composer and arranger. You understand? Because there are some music that has been done by some composers. You just want to bring them in and rearrange. For an example, you have the Nigerian national anthem now. So I can actually get it rearranged. You understand? Basically not the melody, but the other parts. You understand? Where you have the 4 parts music. So aside from, like, if people we say, if you've been on the choir before, you say some music are written in, oh, I sing soprano, I sing alto, I sing this, I sing that. That's what I'm talking about. So the melody is actually the soprano part. So that one is like constant. But if you now want me to rearrange it, add some other stuff to it, so that by the time you hear it again, it's like, oh, the melody is still the same, but like something is different. You understand? Kind of something like that.
Now, you have been in the music scene, but due to the fact that you are professionally trained, that is where you got your degree from, I suppose. Now, I believe that, or at least it's not that I believe, I know, being a trained musician and being an artist, or rather an artist, is a 2 different ball game.
Of course, yes.
Not the same at all.
Yes.
What is first of all, what major difference?
Oh, I can say, if you're a trained musician, you can actually be trained in different ways. You can be a music educator. You can be into music business. You understand? Like, you see some music management companies, like all these and of course for the other guys, you have called labels like the Mavins and exactly and so on. So you can actually be in music business, you can be a music educator, you can be a music therapist. That's a scientific aspect of the music. So you can be a music technologist. So there are different things you can actually be, being a trained music person. So you just have to choose that this is exactly what I want to do. And it is quite different from being an artist, because being an artist is another thing entirely. It has to do with performance, recording, performance. So it's kind of trade that you have to learn, which is separate from what you have been taught in school. It's another thing entirely. So they're actually not the same. Just like Mike Ayeni, I'm a music educator. And that is my consultancy is actually about music education, and that is where I get to teach kids.
What's the name of your consultancy?
Western Way Music Company. Western Way
Music Company.
Exactly.
WWMC.
Okay. Yes. So that's where I get to train children, and of course youth too, and of course adults who wants to learn how to play 1 or 2 music instruments. So what we do basically is to do orchestral music for schools and churches. You understand? So where you get to learn different orchestral musical instruments, and maybe if you even want to learn some instruments that are not part of orchestral instruments, you just want to know how to play instrument. And of course also churches to be we also do kind of music coach, you understand, for churches, just to make sure that you have the solid foundation in your church, and of course ministries too. So these are the things we do. It's in Surulere.
Okay.
Yes.
Can you give the address so people can know?
That's 21 Jubilee Martin Street.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, that's nice. So now, as a gospel as an artist now, don't forget the gospel. What are the challenges you face?
As an artist or as a musician?
As an artist now, because we understand you are a musician.
Okay.
Being an artist is different entirely.
Yes, for me it's not so difficult for me, and I can mention why.
Okay.
And I just became a recording artist not quite long.
Yeah.
Like I said, my music single came out about a month ago.
Yeah.
And aside from that, I did one just to do a kind of testing. so to speak, you understand, to see how it's going to be. But this is my first major single that I've released.
What's the title?
Ijo Jesu.
Okay.
So we just came out about a month ago on the 16th of August to be precise. So now, being an artist, because I've been a music writer, a songwriter before now. So when I say songwriter, I know that there can actually be slight difference between being a music writer and being a composer, and being a songwriter. So if you are a composer, what kind of music do you do? So when it comes to the classical music that I also do, I call myself a composer and an arranger in that regard. And when it comes to the contemporary, the other genre, I call myself a writer. So in that case, I've also, because I have written music, lots of music. Then at the point, when a producer friend told me that, oh, I think it's enough, you've written enough for people, so why don't you start recording? So for me, it was not so difficult, because some do have been in the background, you understand, but somehow I was like, okay, they shouldn't. I've seen people do this, so I've done this for people. I've prepared people for stuff like this, so I can actually get it done. So it was not that difficult exactly. It wasn't that difficult for me.
I love the part that you said it was that difficult for you. Now you have, and you're still going to continue training people in different aspects of music.
Of course, yeah.
How is it, or how are you able to control ego when it comes to the kind of people that you manage or you train? Because it's a very daunting task, if you ask.
Oh wow! This question you just asked me, I once taught a ministry. I was once their music coach to train their choir, and I was with them for about it was actually a contract. It was meant to last for about, was it 4 to 6 months or thereabout? And in that choir, as at then, I was not a recording artist.
Okay.
Yes, but I've been writing music for a long time, and of course a music coach as at that time. But in that choir, there were nothing less than 6 recording artists in that choir.
Whoa.
Exactly. Nothing less than 6 recording artists in that choir. And some of them female, some of them male, some of them as at then have recorded maybe about 3, 4 albums, not singles, as at that time. So some of them have performed on big stages before, you understand? So I was like, how do I deal with those people? And you know, when it comes to ego, ego doesn't know destination, doesn't know location. So you can get it on the street, you get it in your house, even in the church you get it, understand? So, but thankfully, the kind of people that I worked with are so humble. It's like I have never seen that kind of choir before.
Wow.
There were lots of big names there, but they were so humble. It got to a point I was like, oh, me, with you guys, and they didn't even make me feel that way, you understand? Because at some point when you work with some people, you are like, who should be coaching who?
Truly.
So you are like, who should be coaching who? But for the fact that you are a trained musician, there is something that person needs that person does not have that you have.
Yeah.
So that's why I call myself a coach, kind of, and not a teacher in that way. You understand? Just to instruct, an instruction role. You understand? Because I taught them does not mean that I sing better than them. You understand? It only means that I can tell them, okay, this is the way you sing. I believe you can actually do better. It's just like in football teams. It does not mean that Austin Eguavoen can actually perform better than Lukman Ademola. You understand? It only means that okay, they can actually get the best out of him because he's been there before. You understand? And in what the guy can actually put in place for the best to come out of it. So when it comes to ego, I think God has been faithful.
That's what you can say.
Yes.
Yes, we'll be talking to Mike Ayeni, and I know we have learned a lot. In fact, we are beginning to understand the differences between being a composer, an arranger, and being just a songwriter. There are a whole lot of things. I told you that yes, today you are getting original first-hand person that understands music.
Oh, I've learned a lot.
A whole lot. Yes, we're going to script break, and when we come back, he will be telling us some more about himself. Stay tuned. Apologies. Yes, we still have Mike Ayeni in the studio, and Orally, of course, he goes nowhere. Where I go, he goes. He's still here with me. Yes, so you released Ijo Jesu, right?
Yes, I did.
About a month ago.
Yes.
Tell us about the song. What inspired that song? The music couldn't come on air now because the music video is still undergoing some processes and all that. So that's why we just wanted, when it's out, we're going to play it on the show. But right now, just tell us about it.
Yes, Ijo Jesu is actually inspired by a song I wrote about 2 years ago. It's actually a church music. I posted that on my social media handle about 2 weeks ago because some people have asked me what inspired this song. So I actually played a tape of my singing in the church. It was like a yearly church anniversary that we had in my church, and I had that song written, and I just picked a line from that music, and I was like, oh, I can actually get this done. So I was in church that day, and I was like, because there's something in that song, there is something like Emia Jo Ijo Etu.
Okay.
Do you understand? Which means I will dance like Jesus dance, kind of. You understand? So I was like, I can actually get this done. So I was in church on that faithful Sunday, and just as I stepped out, it was after service, and I was like, the music just came. Because for me,
Holy Spirit.
exactly. So the music just came because for me, music is actually natural. You understand? I find it difficult to say, oh, I want to sit down because I want to write this music. No, I have a piano. I had a piano in my office. That's an acoustic piano. So sometimes when I listen to radio, one progression will just come to my head, and I'll be like, oh, this sounds nice. I just move straight to the piano, sit, finding it. Then the song will start coming. It got to a point I was like, no, I'm not doing this again. Like, I have lots of music. What am I going to do with all these things? It's like, you understand? So for this particular Ijo Jesu, it was inspired by that particular song. It was just a line from that song, and I was like, okay, I can actually get it down. So
yeah, wow, that's beautiful.
Yes, we left that. Straight to something personal, which is funny. It says you're married happily. Very much.
Yes.
Don't forget that part.
Happily married.
On the line.
Happiness not in Nigeria again, like that. So when I see someone who is happily married, we tend to give you kudos. Now, you've got 2 wonderful kids as well.
Okay.
How do you do with running WWMC, I think, and being a composer, an arranger, music artist?
Yeah.
What else? So many. Coach, tutor, and then being daddy of the house.
Oh, that is a suicide mission. A suicide mission, because sometimes I will have to move from Surulere to K2 to VI and to Okota the same day. So it's actually very, very difficult. And once you are married, you have to sit down and have that discussion with your wife. that is if you have a good wife.
A very nice.
No, but from the way you just said it, that you have a very good wife. Yes. Can you mention the woman's name?
Yeah, allow him to say if you have a good wife for us.
Let's call that woman's name. On national activist. Loud it, please. Yes.
My wife's name is Anna Ayeni.
That's you, Madam Anna Ayeni.
That's
we love you.
Name.
Yeah.
So it's now just for you to sit down and have this about it. So she's an entrepreneur. So not much of running around from her. And on my own end, I have to run around. And sometimes you have some late night rehearsals and kind of stuff like that. In fact, it is very, very challenging because sometimes I can sit in a chair and you know the way of music writers, and that thing will just come. Let me say, by the time the spirit leads you to do something, then that thing will just come. And by the time she sees that, it's like, I'm talking to this man and he's not responding. We started the game.
Yeah.
So that's the way it is. And sometimes I just wave, so she knows that, oh, same. It's like this guy is trying to do something. So it's actually been challenging, and I'm sure it's not just for me. I think it happens to most musicians like that. Sometimes you just want to
get into the zone.
Exactly, and that is why not just me, but for every musician's whoever else then they try.
Wow.
So that's just it. And for me, it is something else because I have to manage schools, manage church, manage house, manage different things at the same time. So it is challenging, and sometimes I just want to shut myself out of the whole thing and just rest. So it's been challenging.
So what's behind the success of all these things?
Oh, my wife.
I said it now.
And
I wasn't wrong when I said it.
Okay, so you do not give glory to God. It's wife.
Ayeni. I said it.
No. Let me.
Wrong.
Of course.
Running around.
Running around of what?
Is there someone that has been keeping the home together?
So as she's keeping it, he's throwing it away.
No. Like you hear people say, I'm bringing food to the table. It is someone that is keeping the table standing.
Clean. So it's a
If not, the table for the
call carpenter.
Yes, you were saying something.
So of course, and some very good friends too. Yeah. Yes, I must. Yes, I must.
Give a shout out to them. You know, easy.
Yeah,
Friends in this age and time
that are not beefing you.
I must say that to you. Of course, my workers too, and some Inaka costs too. They've been very, very fantastic. And just some days ago, I made a post about one of my friends then that took me in when I got to Ibadan as a newbie and no family, no friends. And this guy took me in. That was a long time ago. This guy took me in, didn't know anything about me. And I was living with that guy for about a year.
What's his name?
His name is Hafiz Olaniyo. So after that, then another friend, his name is Tunde. We actually call him Mega. That will continue from where Hafiz stopped.
Wow.
So you understand. So there is no way I can actually forget all those people. And of course, there are some other friends too who have done lots of things for me. And I'm also going to mention Matthew.
Yeah.
Exactly, to be precise. Recently, he's been doing, it's like a godsend recently, and he's been doing great. And of course, there are some other friends that I have not even mentioned. I just need to sit down, put all this together because yes, they deserve appreciation, and I have to thank them.
I love that.
Exactly.
Yes,
Exactly.
quickly, just give a word of advice or motivation to someone that is out there trying to push a career.
Yeah, I can say it is going to it's going to be very, very difficult.
True.
Let me put it, that's just the word. There is no need beating around the bush. You understand? People are going to piss you off. You are going to be strained. People are going to frustrate you. People they are going to make you look down yourself and tell yourself that you are not cut out for this. People are going to make you feel like you cannot do it. People are going to make you feel like, please just find some other things to do. This is not for you. But you need to keep pushing. Before I can believe in you, you need to believe in yourself first.
Yes,
so you need to believe in yourself, because that's the ultimate goal. And above all, you need God to lead you, because that is very, very important. So if God doesn't lead you, so there's no way you're going to lead yourself. And that is why I pray to God to order my steps in everything that I do. So for someone out there trying to push a career, be it music or be it anything, you are going to even get to that point in your life that you're going to tell yourself, oh, I'm done. It will get to that point. But you see, at that point, that's when the work starts, because that is when you need to. It has happened to me. I have been there. I once told myself, I'm not doing this thing again. See, I just want to close this business. It's not working for me. How much am I getting from here? I've gotten to that point again. I've gotten to the point that I was like, how do I get some money to do this? So, and from an artist who is just starting, you have to do with you getting the financial burden. You understand, is something else, but you don't have to look towards that aspect. You need to push, because once you push, one day you'll definitely get there. So that's just it. Just push.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mike Ayeni, for coming on the show. Oh, quickly, your social media handle, how people can stream Ijojesu, your social media handle, and how they can stream your song. So
you can reach me on YouTube at official Mike Ayeni. Okay. The same thing on TikTok. Okay. You can reach me at Mike Ayeni on Instagram. Okay. And of course Mike Ayeni on Facebook. Yeah, that's a botanical name. Exactly. Then you can get Ijojesu on almost all streaming platforms. You can get it on it is even on TikTok, it is on Facebook. So you can actually, if you are led by the Spirit to use it in your reels and stories, you can actually do that. So it is on Spotify. You can get it on Audiomack. You can get it on Apple Music. Okay. And of course, all other platforms too. Almost all platforms. Exactly. So you can go there and listen to this. It's the kind of song that you will want to listen to. You want to see yourself vibing to it. And a very big thank you once again for coming on the show. Thank you. And I hope when we invite you next time, you're gonna honor. Sure, I will. We should have you on this show again. Thank you. Thank you for having me. Thank you so much. Yeah, that's how much we take on the segment of talking to our celebrity guest. We'll go on this quick break, and when we come back, we'll be bringing celebrity just stay with us. Tuning in, you have missed a lot. Today was like someone came to teach us, like all those knowledge that you had. Yeah, in fact, we had a first-hand understanding of music. The program starts 10 to 11 a.m. Mondays to Fridays, so you don't have any reason to miss out. Follow us on social media. If you have your TV in front of you, just tune in and enjoy the show every day. So moving on to celebrity gist. Alright, let's go.
Alright, first one says TG Omori announces return date after successful kidney transplant. You remember there was a time on the show a couple of weeks ago we talked about TG Omori being ill. He had a kidney transplant done that was given to him by his brother, but it wasn't successful. He was in tears and he called on all Nigerians to pray for him. All right, and which I'm sure everybody did, because obviously our prayers have been answered, because he is giving us a return date sometimes next year. He says he'll be live, he'll be back shooting most of the expensive videos we have to come in Nigeria, because TG has been doing too good for himself. And he's done the surgery. He now needs time. Someone who's done a kidney transplant, from the time his body was opened up, closed, opened up again, he needs at least 6 to 8 months of recuperation maximum. So that's what he's gonna get, and when he comes back, we'll believe he'll be better and stronger. And when you come back, TG, of course, no need to tell you, you have to stay away from anything alcohol. Anything alcohol. I don't, I was out to my friends the other day, and they were like, oh, they brought drinks and they wanted us to drink. Guess what I ordered for? Tiger nuts. 1.5. Very rich tiger nuts.
Yeah.
I was drinking tiger nuts and I was chewing on things. I was like, this is big. I took 2 and then I took 2 home. Since you want to spend money, this is what I want to drink. So when you get older, you realize sometimes all these things, smoking, drinking. I've never been a fan of smoking anyway. It will never be a part of me. The smell turns my tummy. But you see, there's white wine, red wine. But at some point I had to stop drinking beer and all that. One day I just decided, alcohol, leave me alone.
You are not a man.
No, I'm a chicken.
You are
before.
not a man.
I was a chicken before.
Even the Bible says.
Peter Doche still drinks palm wine and wine. What are you saying?
No, the Bible says, when I became a man, I gave up childish way.
No, childish way is not drink. Jesus turned water to wine.
No, I didn't say when you said you
said I'm not a man. Jesus turned water to wine. Jesus was what?
To alcohol. And I said, yes, you're not a man.
No,
but you now know how to. I decided that, okay,
I don't agree.
I know what is good.
Come out for here. I don't agree.
You know now. All right.
Yeah, but the thing, there's one time they said sugar was what causes diabetes. We found out on the show that
no.
We found out there's nothing.
Yes, I think I have some knowledge about that.
But sugar causes glaucoma.
Okay.
So those of you who like to take sugar,
you call yourself you have sweet tooth.
Yes. When it gets to a point, you won't be able to use your eyes again. That's for family and values. We're giving people too much exposure.
Exactly. All right, moving on. And the best actor in Africa, that's Yul Edochie declares, from my angle, as far as your father, Pete Edochie, is still on the stage. He's still in this scene of movie acting. You go nowhere. You are not close to being the best actor in Africa. But then it is his own take. That's how he rates himself, which is okay. It's good to see yourself at the top. It's good to see yourself. Yes, I am the best. Words of affirmation, right?
Yes.
This is who I am. So he's affirming, speaking to himself that he is the best actor from his own angle. From any point you are standing and you are seeing matter, you are very, very correct. But from my own point of angle, until Pete Edochie decides to leave the scene, you are not the best actor. All right, next story, Aurelie. You have it, right?
Banky W shares adorable pictures as he heads abroad to bag international degree. Yes, no form of education is a waste.
Yes.
And Banky W, Bankole Wellington, he's actually one of my favorite Nigerian artists of all time. There was a time I went on Twitter and I was writing to him. I was like, Oga, we need a new album now. It's been years. Come on, give us a new album. Since he became Jesus Boy, he refused to drop album for us. We're warning you, Banky.
No, he will drop a gospel.
No. We know him for secular. We know him for secular. He should not drop gospel for us.
Yeah, it's a big congratulations.
Anything involve lift up your hand to the heavens. We don't want that one inside. Banky. You hear me music. Yes. We have my Ayeni for gospel music.
And he is giving us. We
can't
wait for that video.
Can you imagine Banky the that? Would you be my lover? Yes. Say, lift your hands to the Lord. Oh God, that's it.
He still understand. I'll come up, Franklin.
What did he say?
No, he's a rap artist.
Christian music.
But you saw that.
Stomp.
No, he was in secular before he became a Christian.
See, you're not concerned me. This Banky W case is the one that.
All right, quickly, the video of Pastor Toby Adegboyega enjoying time with Davido, all that sparks reactions. So I actually saw people's comments and all that. I saw so many things. Understand that first of all, even Jesus dined with tax collectors. Jesus ate with sinners. Jesus ate with different kind of people. He never said because you were there. In fact, it was in the process of him eating in Matthew's house that Matthew decided that all that I have taken from people, I'm going to pay them back. See, evangelism, converting people does not necessarily mean you have to carry the microphone and be shouting up and down. No. Sometimes your relationship with unbelievers can convert those people to becoming Christians. So because you saw, first of all, who even told you, who made you judge over these people? What made you think that because he's with Davido, Kubana chief priest and the rest, because of that he has become a sinner? Who made you judge over these people? So please, let people live their lives.
Live and let live.
He's first of all a human before he became a pastor. So I don't know how I will be a pastor and I cannot talk to my neighbor, I cannot dine with my neighbor. So long as he's doing illicit, being involved in illicit acts. So what's your judgment? He said, this one a pastor. No, you are Christian. Whatever it is. Anyway, that's how much I can take on today's show. A very big thank you again to our wonderful coach, musical gospel artist, and in fact, combination of so much. Thank you, Mike Ayeni, for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
Really?
Yes, it's time to say our goodbyes. Yeah. I want to say a big thank you to you again. God bless you for all you do. This program still runs Mondays to Friday, 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. So tomorrow, keep it locked. Drink water and mind the business that concerns you. Do not ever turn off someone else's light bulb because you want yours to shine the brightest. Every day above 6 feet is a good day. I want to say a big thank you and a big, not thank you, a big happy birthday to my friend and brother Ace Mottos, aka Okiki. Happy birthday to you, bro. He just got married 2 months ago, or a month and some weeks ago, and today is his birthday. I hope wifey takes care of you. This new age, obviously, has to be the best time of your life. May the odds forever be in your favor. Happy birthday, bro. Ace Mottos. Okiki, God bless you. From WhatsApp on Galaxy Television, on Mayvi, Dolo, and Orally. Want to say, God bless you. Enjoy your day. See you tomorrow.
Yeah, that's from Orally. Please, Ace Okiki, since you got married a month and weeks back, please come and take Orally. Come and encourage him to go and marry.
I don't need that encouragement.
My name is
I'm not married.
Maybe Idola across all social media platforms. Maybe it's OMAVI, Idola is ID, OLORIT together, and you're gonna see my lookout pop out. Yes, tomorrow we'll be here again. Coming up next is the Women's Corner with Blossom. But there, remember, we always tell you from the studio that we love you, but you should love yourself. Well, bye for now.